Hello all and welcome to another Last Epoch build. My name is Bobo and today I have the best Forge Guard ManifestArmor build for you guys. This build is gonna be super tanky, it's gonna deal a crap ton of damage and you're gonna love it. But before we jump into the build, please like, comment and subscribe and help me out a little. Anyway, this build fully unlocks at level 74, I'm still level 69, we're in a level 75 area. As you see, my damage when he crits is insane, but he doesn't crit as much, but we can work around through that. This is a very quick fight to see what this build is like. I'll be posting videos about this build, so be sure to subscribe so you'll see them. Anyway, into the build. Okay, so before I get into the build, I just want to have a quick look here in this video. I made a video explaining ManifestArmor gear. Too long didn't watch, you should, but anyway, I just want to tell you that remember that your ManifestArmor will be wearing this gear. So it will be wearing 4 times your boots, 4 times your gloves, 3 times your chest, 4 times your helmet and 1 time your weapon. Having said that, we want to have these weapons. We want the Lucerna two-handed mace because it has a 10% base melee crit chance. Then you add plus 9% melee crit strike chance, so that's 19% from the weapon, 5% from the armor itself, so that's 24%, up to 24% melee crit. So if you get somewhere between 22 and 24, it should be really good. Then you want to have, since you're about at, let's say about 25% crit, you want to have 300% increased crit chance. With 300% you'll be capped at 100%, right? So you want these gloves give you up to 40% increased crit chance, and you can put 36 to 50 increased critical chance. In total you can get 360, I think, yeah, 360 increased crit. You want to have around 300, a little bit more than 300 to have a very high crit chance. Eventually, with the best gear, you're gonna be capped, so 100% crit chance, you crit all the time. This is basically the perfect glove you can get, so melee crit, melee attack speed, and health regeneration, and increased health and health percent. The prefixes are the most important, the suffixes come second. So if you can have tier 5 increased crit strike chance, you don't really care what level the others are, but aim for that tier 5 increased crit chance. Everything comes up with these boots. These boots, you're gonna be wearing 4 of them, so it's up around 400% melee crit chance multiplier, so you're gonna be hitting like crazy. Anyway, let's get into the passives. Right, for your sentinel passives, you wanna spend only 20 points here. Most important, armor clad, 10% reduced damage taken from enemies, 75 armor. I went for 8 points in vitality and increased health regeneration, 7 points into strength and resistances. Obviously you can change these however you want. This is the most important one. These two are really good, but you decide. Then you go for Forge Guard. I went super defensive. The ManifestArmor is gonna have all the damage we need with a crap ton of crit. It's gonna hit like a truck, so all we need to do is be tanky. So I went 10 points in Battle Hardened, 10 points in Guardian, 8 points in Iron Attunement, 10 points for Lit Steel. This gives us melee physical damage base for our ManifestArmor. It's extremely good. Might, just 5 points, 5 out of 6. I went for strength and increased health. 1 point travel, 1 point travel, and 3 points in Shield Crafter. This is mostly important for 150% increased armor and health for our minion. You only want to spend 48 points in the Forge Guard. Paladin, 8 points in Defiance. Attunement, it's excellent for us, we're gonna be needing attunement a lot, and a bunch of resistances. After getting Defiance, you could go for Abyssal Endurance, Health, Void Resist, Physical Resist, and then continue again with Paladin, 2 points travel in Valor, and 7 points in blinding light. So blind chance plus 35 and endurance plus 14. We're gonna have some tankiness. We're gonna be blinding the enemy so they don't hit us. I have 18 points left, so this brings us at about level 82. Rest of the points, just keep in mind that you want health, you want attunement, and you want defenses. More defenses you have in your tree, the less you have on your gear, the more you can focus on damage. For skills, let's start with our Manifest Armor. When you're leveling this, you want to spend 2 points in Iron Grasp, 3 points in Redistributed Steel, and 1 point in Titan Mace. This will give our Manifest Armor its weapon. These 4 abilities will give him more gloves, more boots, more helmets, and more chests, so it gets more stats from our gear, and this point will give him 1 base attack per 10 armor on our chest. The most important thing while leveling Manifest Armor is get your weapon as soon as possible and then fill out the rest of the gear. Shield, your ShieldThrow, this will make your Manifest Armor attack whenever we hit it, thanks to Manifest Inspiration. If your Manifest Armor is hit by the shield, it performs a sweeping attack. This will be our AoE and it will basically auto attack again. It will have his own attack speed, attacking at his own rhythm, and whenever we hit him with a shield, it will perform an extra attack on top of it. So basically we want to get Manifest Inspiration first, so we throw a shield and he attacks. Then we go all the way south, so basically spend 1 point here, 2 points here, 1 point in Manifest Inspiration, that's 4 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. And then start going south, 4 points in Polished Seal, reduced mana, 1 point in reduced cooldown. This doesn't do anything because it gets overwritten by Shield Barrage, which makes it have no cooldown. So basically we'll be throwing a bunch of shields to our armor in order for it to perform attacks. As we're throwing shields, we will be getting armor because armor engages gives us 200 armor for 4 seconds whenever we throw a shield, and we'll be throwing a bunch of them, so our armor will stack up really quickly, and we will be giving our Animate Manifest armor, so it's gonna be super tanky. Then final points we go stun avoidance and increased Aegis effect, which is the armor given to our Manifest Armor by 6% per point of attunement. So the more attunement we have, the more armor we're gonna give it, the tankier it will become. That's phase 1 of our abilities. Phase 2, we go with the Javelin. We want 1 point travel, 1 point travel, 1 point travel, 1 point in Battle Standard. This will make our Javelin, when we throw a Javelin, it will stick there and it will give us a buff. So increased damage per attunement point, increased armor per attunement point, giving us more damage and more armor. 5 points in healing per second. The Battle Standard now heals allies around it, so we're getting health per second whenever we are near our Javelin, and we're gonna be spamming it on cooldown, having it there all the time. 1 point in Surprise Initiative, so we throw the Javelin, we can dash to it, making us a little bit quicker in the maps. 4 points in Duration, so our banner will stay there a little bit longer. 1 point for it to cast Smite, and 5 points for it to cast Smite faster. Why do we want it to cast Smite? For heals. Smite, we want to have whenever Smite hits a target, it will heal, so we want to have a bigger area, so it will be easier for us to get hit with the heal. We want to have health regeneration and mana regeneration when we're hit with the heal, and we want to have Smite healing more than it should. So this 3 nodes here will make our Smite heal us a lot and give us regeneration. It will probably not hit us, it will hit the Animate armor, but that's okay because we want it to live as much as it can. 3 points movement for in Righteous Fury doesn't do anything. We're not gonna be dealing melee damage, so this doesn't do anything. But we want the Righteous Flurry. Whenever we have increased attack and cast speed if we hit an enemy with Smite. It doesn't matter who or what is casting Smite, so Javelin casting Smite affects it, giving us more attack and cast speed, making us throw more shields, making us proc more sweeping strike on the Manifest Armor and deal a lot of damage. Last point, I took blinding chance because a blinded enemy cannot hit us. I mean, it has less crit, so it's really good. Last, I went for Ring of Shields. We want to have the increased duration. This one gives health and physical resist, doesn't really do much. We want 2 points for more shield, health amount per shield. This will heal us. Every 6 seconds we will get 40 health. We have 5 shields, so that's 200 health. Whenever we are healed, we have 50% more armor, so our armor will just be a huge amount of number. 2 more increased healing by 30%, and when the shields die, we will get 100 health per shield. So we're gonna have a bunch of healing, a bunch of armor, super tanky, very high damage, amazing build. Try it out, like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!